For those of you that have new packets, it's at the very back. Okay? You should have a packet for notes. You should have a packet of homework. You should have a packet of notes. You should have a packet of homework. Yes, ma'am, it's the same one we've been on. All right, we just on page 11.
You forget his nose.
What's his nose again?
The circle, open or close.
There it is. Look at you.
These are the inequality faces. Okay? With the inequality faces, if you're graphing an inequality on the number line, that circle is open. If you graph an inequality that is with a greater than or less than, that circle is closed. That's why you have the noses. Okay? So if you have a greater than sign, that means you're going to shade above. If you have the loser sign, which means you're going to shade below. Okay? And the little things are, I guess that's supposed to be your mustache, Mr. Young?
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to get yourself right, sir. Get yourself right. What is that? Them look like boogers or something. I don't know what that is. But we gotta have a little fun in here. Alright, so if your shading is greater than, you're gonna shade above the inequality line. If it is less than or less than or equal to, you're gonna shade below the inequality line.
I can move on.
Everybody got those? All right, nothing beats this in practice, so let's go get it.
Y'all have seen this before. Only difference is now instead of an equal sign, we have an inequality sign. But you're going to treat it the same. Every variable, every m, every b is going to be the exact same thing. So what my m value was when this was an equal sign is still what my m value is with this being an inequality. So my m value is a -4/3. And my b value is going to be a +4. Since in my inequality sign, I do not have a line under it. It's not an or equal to inequality. This is going to be a dashed line. That dashed line represents that any point on that line is not included in my solution. And since y is less than, I'm going to shade below. Let me do that in a different color. So on my graph, my b is my y-intercept. That's a +4. I'm going to have my first point at 0, 4. And then from there, I'm going to go down 4 points. And then to my right, 3 points. Remember, when we graph lines, we only need 2 points. I have my 2 points. So now what I'm going to do,
That should be a dash line.
you're right. Don't forget your arrows at the end. I have my dashed line. It should have been green is what it should have been.
You should have a ruler though, babe. That's what I'm doing. That's why I keep it on your desk. All right, and you want all numbers that are less than 4. So go back to 4 on your y-intercept and shade downward. Okay, that's why I gave you colored pencils. So that way you don't have to sit here and try to figure out whether I'm shading up or shading down. You always want something that is less than. It is less than the inequality line.
Can we switch?
Okay? I always go back to the y-intercept. Okay? Your solutions will be inside of the shaded region. Okay? Inside of the shaded region.
So
Did
for
I not give you
example,
one?
y'all see this point right here, -3, -2?
Yeah.
Since it's inside that shaded area, that is
Well, we shade
indeed a
below and
solution.
you up here in the corner, so I'm just asking. No, you're right, I'm just.
A non-solution is gonna be anything that is on this dotted line or above this dotted
This
line.
one here don't go.
So for example,
6.
5-3 is not a solution.
So all solutions are in the shaded region. Okay? That means when I grade your paper, I grade your paper. So your paper, your answers can be anything. But what I do is, what you give me is what I count. If it's in the shaded region, that's a correct response. If it's not in the shaded region, I'll take what you give me, okay? Stay away from the dash and solid line. All right? Let's try the next one.
Same thing again. My M value, always attached to my X.
Shit, I can't see shit.
My M value is 1/3. My B value is always that number that is not attached to my X, that follows my X value. In this case, that is that -3. Since I have an or equal to in my equality, so in this equation, in this inequality, since y is less than or greater to, that's a solid line. And again, since y is still less than, I'm going to shade below. So when I graph, -3 is my y-intercept, so I'm gonna go to 0, -3 for the point.
What kind of line is it, mister? What kind of line is it?
It'll be a solid line.
Why is
So
it a
now-
solid line?
Cause the line underneath.
I mean, I guess that's fair, yes. So now I'm gonna go up 1 over 3, up right here.
Did I give you one? Did I give you?
I think you graphing it wrong.
No, I'm not. Positive 1/3, up 1 over 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you right.
Now this is a solid line, so now I can take my points, connect them with the solid line,
You should have a ruler on your desk, use it.
and remember, we're gonna go to our y-intercept, and everything that is below our y-intercept, we're going to shade. Please, I mean, y'all have colored pencils, you can do it, but I've seen a lot of people in my other classes where they don't have colored pencils that try to shade the entire thing. You don't have to color the entire thing. Just make some type of mark that lets us know this is shaded.
Can I get a pencil sharpener, please?
1 second. So for my solutions, remember, everything that is in this shaded area is a solution, right?
It's a good one.
So pick a point inside that area, somebody. You said 3, -4?
This
Pick a point outside of this shaded area.
one. Oh,
Ms. Mitchell has told y'all to stay away from this line, but in this case, since we have a or equal to, that means any point on this line would also be a valid solution. But she's just trying to make it easier for y'all, so she doesn't want y'all to. Moving on. What's my M value?
5.
5? What are you? Hold on.
It's the M value.
5. Just negative
Oh,
4.
I'm thinking of, okay.
Your x is its own value, so don't worry about that x. It's just negative 4.
Make it into a fraction because you need to rise and you need to run.
So it would be negative 4 over 1. If that helps you out. So
then
what's
the
my
B
b
is
values
5?
in Bailey? Yes.
5?
B is 5. Is this a solid or a dashed line?
Solid.
Mm-hmm. Am I shading above or below?
What sign is it?
Y'all don't know?
What
Y is
sign?
graded right.
Oh, yeah.
Since it's greater than or equal to, my y value is greater than or equal to, we're going to shade above.
I want to write that out, Mr. Young.
Gotcha. Always keep that in mind. My y-intercept, my b value is 5, so I'm going to go to 0, 5. Put a point there. My slope is a negative 4, which means I'm going to go down 4 to my right 1.
So we start with the y-intercept at 5.
Solid line, so I'm going to connect my 2 points with a solid line if I can actually connect
There's
myself.
a ruler up there somewhere.
I might play with this, see if I can figure it out. Now this
want
is
greater
where it might
than?
get a little tricky.
Go back to the 5. See where 5 is? Go larger than 5. That means you should be going up towards 6. This is where some people get it confused. So a number that is larger than 5 is 6. So that's why you go above.
Five is a solution. Negative 2, negative 4 is not a solution. 5 is in my shaded area, therefore that makes that a solution. Negative 2, negative 4 is not in my shaded area, so that means it's not a solution.
Is 0, 0 a solution?
No, it's not.
0, 0. Is 0, 0 a solution or a non-solution?
No.
Non-solution. Why is it a non-solution?
Because it's not.
It's not in the shaded region. Okay?
Let's go here again. Now I'm going to ask y'all to participate a little bit more. I'm not giving no answer. We're going to walk around. You know what? I always start on my right side of the room. I'm coming over here to y'all. I know, that's why I'm starting with y'all, so y'all can get the ball rolling. So Bailey, what's my end value?
Oh,
Negative 2.
oh,
negative.
wait, which one? You talking
We
about
on
4?
4.
Oh, negative 2
Mm-hmm.
over 1.
You good? We on page 12.
Oh, there you go.
Good job. Negative 2 over 1.
0, what's my B?
Negative 1.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Is this a solid or a dash?
Then a negative 1?
Is this a solid or a dash line?
I'm on a hard
Yeah,
part.
look at you. There you go. Yeah, it's a dash line.
It's below, right?
Donnell, am I shading above or below? Below, I need to, I know you speak English. Below.
Mr.
So when what's up? Okay. So when I graph, remember my B value is at -1, so my graph, my y-intercept, 0, -1. Then from there, my M value is my slope. I'm going to go down 2 to my right 1, put a point there. It's a dashed line. So now I'm going to draw a dashed line through my points.
You will, all numbers that are less than a -1.
Go to your -1, shade everything below.
The easiest way to do it is always go back to the y-intercept. Go back to the y-intercept. How do you know if it's a dashed or a solid line? What tells you that information?
The line.
What tells you that it's dashed or solid?
The line.
Not the line.
It is.
What do
Inequality.
you call it? Yeah, the inequality
I get what
sign.
you- I
That's
get what you're
it.
saying.
The inequality sign tells you if it's dashed.
I know
or
what you're
solid.
saying.
The alligator.
You're talking about this.
Oh,
But
Right,
as a math teacher, we're not going to accept that.
this is called the inequality sign.
We was talking about the whole thing, but yeah, I know what you're saying. In technicalities, you're right. If that's how you remember, you get it right in the test. I'm not sure.
Over 2.
So what's the
What's
what's up?
Beautiful. So
Oh,
those
you want
answers were
what's the
buried,
solution?
okay?
Give me one.
And it's
-6,
okay.
-6.
This is not out of your solution area. What happened to that line?
It's okay. She thinks she's safe because she needs no. She needs
What
safe.
happened? Get that graphic. All right, let's try number 5.
This is not the solution. I'm not- it's on my graph. Go ahead. Y'all can start doing number 5 on your own.
Y'all got 2, 3? Anybody got 2, 3 for a non-solution? Couple people, so 2, 3. 2, 3 a non-solution? What about 0, 0? Is solution or non-solution?
Non-solution.
Non-solution.
Let's add another here.
All right, let's try number 5.
Give y'all a couple minutes before I start writing.
Oh, yeah. We don't have a slope. So when you don't have a slope, remember we talked about earlier, you either have a horizontal line or a vertical line. There's no movement. So y is equal to a -1. Go to the y-axis. Go to -1. It has to cross the y. So if it crosses the y, is it horizontal or vertical?
Horizontal.
Horizontal. Is it a dashed line or a solid line?
Dash.
Do I shade above the line or below the line?
Below.
So it should be a dashed line and -1. You should be shading below that line. I'm just asking you questions that you're gonna need to ask yourself. Okay, we got a dashed line, we cross the y-axis at a -1. Again, your solutions are in the shaded region. Okay, so is 0, 0 a solution or a non-solution?
Non-solution. Non-solution.
Non-solution is outside of the shaded region. Have we lost anybody yet?
I don't think so. Let's go through this second one. Do I have an M value?
No.
So my slope is, what's my B value?
Solid above.
Solid above.
Alright,
Dang.
make sure you dash it. Dash it, dash it. That's a dash line, not a solid line. Dash it. If
know
you
this
do it
easy
wrong,
ass shit
take
better
your
not be
eraser and make the little dash marks.
You need a solution. -6, 6. Non-solution.
What's the solution on here?
-6, 6.
-6,6 is gonna be a non-solution.
Just say 6.
How so?
Just say 6.
That's
How was that a
greater than
non-solution?
sign.
Greater than, shaded above. So anything below here is a non-solution.
I said -6, 6.
-6.
6, 6.
No, she
Just
said
put 6,
negative
6.
six, six.
Oh, my fault. Yeah,
Six,
you're right. You're right.
Come on, Teddy.
Right.
Come on, Teddy. Come on, Teddy. Come on, Teddy, Teddy.
So what's a non-solution then?
Negative two comma negative six.
Yeah.
0, 0 is fine too. I'm just gonna write 0, 0. Trying to give me two numbers.
Yeah.
Everybody good on the inequality signs? What they may tell you to do?
Yeah,
Say
they
above,
talking
say
about
below.
good.
I can move on to the next one.
Yeah.
This is where it's gonna get a little tricky. You'll see how it's no M value on there, right?
Fuck they mean like.
There's nothing for an M or there's no Y value, so that's why we don't have a Y intercept, because it's not gonna touch our Y axis. There's no M value, because remember, in this situation, our slope is what? Undefined.
Undefined.
So that means this is going to be a what line? If it never touches this axis,
Vertical.
it's going to be what?
Horizontal. I mean vertical.
Vertical, there we go. So is this a dash or a solid line?
Dash.
That's
Solid.
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 That is a solid one.
And now, instead of above or below, we're going to go right or left.
It's left.
Why?
Mm,
Because it's in the middle.
because it's a vertical line. You can't go above a vertical line.
Because it's not above
Here you
or
go.
below, it's
This one
solid,
left and the
it's
other one's
Is that right?
What? Yeah, you was right, left. Because x is less than or greater to, we're going to go to the left. So I'm going to go to negative, I said negative 2. I'm going to go to 2, vertical, solid line on that point. Then I'm going to shade everything that is to my left.
Everything that is less than 2 on the number line. So is 0, 0 a solution or a non-solution?
Solution.
It's a solution.
Oh, yeah, I'm done.
What's a non-solution?
6, 6.
This one is
At least you may say 6, 7.
8, 9, 10. All right, let's go. Let's do it again. Let's go to negative 4 this time. We have just a greater than sign. Is it dashed or is it solid?
Dash. We go
How
to the
is
right.
dashed? If the line is underneath it, it's solid. Do I shade to the right or to the left?
Right.
To the right. Why?
X is greater than 4.
It's greater than. You want all numbers that are greater than a negative 4. So is 0, 0 a solution or a non-solution?
A solution.
It's a solution because it's inside your shaded what? Inside the shaded region. What's a non-solution?
Negative 5, 5.
Negative what?
Negative 5, 5.
Negative 5, 5, nope. Negative 5, 5. Yep, you outside the shaded region. What about a negative 6, negative 6?
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep.
South side, what about a positive 6 and a positive 6?
No.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good with that?
She probably did. This
Now you got another page. Yeah, somewhere, right, right there.
Too much, don't it?
Okay, good. Help me out. Where did I leave off at? Kingston this way. My M value, what is it? Mm-hmm. Jeremiah, what's my B value? You said what?
dashed line or a solid line?
Solid.
It's solid. Do we shade above or below?
Below.
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 Veronica, is it above or below? Mhm. My y-intercept is at -2, so 0, -2. From there, I'm going to go down 2 to my right 3. Solid line, since I have my or equal to in my inequality. That's probably the smoothest I've been done all day. And then since y is less than my -2, I'm gonna go to here and shade below. A solution in here is what? -3, 0. A non-solution, the origin point of 0, 0.
What about 0, 4? Is 0, 4 a solution or non-solution?
Non-solution.
Let's do this last one. 3/2 is my m value.
Solid. I mean dash.
This -6 is my b value. This, like Nazir said, is a dashed line. And again, y is still less than, so it's gonna be below. I go to my -6, put a point there. Then from there, I'm gonna go up 3 to my right 2. Draw a dashed line connecting my
What you
points.
doing coloring? First grade, softly.
And everything below my point is a solution. So, -6, 6 is a solution.
You sure?
1, 2
You are?
is not a solution.
You on number 1 and 2. You on
Go ahead,
three.
press stop recording for me.